Hey everybody, it's Lisa Purdy, and I'm back with you today looking at Genesis. I'm using the Amplified version of the Bible, and we are on chapter 25. Okay, Abraham took another wife, and her name was Keturah, and she bore him Zimran, Jokshan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Jokshan was the father of Sheba and Dedan. The sons of Dedan were Ashurim, Letsuhim, and Luminmin. The sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Hanok, Abida, and Eldah. All these were the children of Keturah. Abraham gave all that he had to Isaac, but to the sons of his concubines, Hagar and Keturah, Abraham gave gifts, and while he was still living, he sent them to the east country away from Isaac, his son of promise. The days of Abraham's life were 175 years. Then Abraham's spirit was released, and he died at a good, ample, full old age, and an old man satisfied and satiated, it's Satiated, and was gathered to his people. And his sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in a cave of Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar, the Hittite, which is east of Mamre. The field which Abraham purchased from the Hittites, where Abraham was buried with Sarah his wife. After the death of Abraham, God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac dwelt at Beer-lahai-roi, a well to the living one who sees me. Now this is the history of the descendants of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bore to Abraham. These are the names of the sons of Ishmael, named in the order of their births: Nebaioth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Kedar, Adbeel, and Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadid, Tema, Jetur, Napshish, and Kedema. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names by their villages and by their accompaniments, so sheepfolds, 12 princes according to their tribes. And Ishmael lived 137 years. Then his spirit left him, and he died and was gathered to his kindred. And Ishmael's sons dwelt from Havilah to Shur, which is before Egypt, in the direction of Assyria. Ishmael dwelt close to the lands of all his brethren. And this is the history of the descendants of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the Armenian of Padam Aram, the sister of Laban the Armenian. And Isaac prayed much to the Lord for his wife, because she was unable to bear children. And the Lord granted his prayer, and Rebekah his wife became pregnant. 2 children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it is so, that the Lord has heard our prayer, why am I like this?" And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said to her, "The founders of 2 nations are in your womb, and the separation of 2 peoples has begun in your body. The one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger." When her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they named him Esau, which is hairy. Afterward his brother came forth, and his hand grasped Esau's heel, so that he was named Jacob, supplanter. Isaac was 60 years old when she gave birth to them. When the boys grew up, Esau was a cunning and skilled hunter, a man of the outdoors, but Jacob was a plain and quiet man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved and was partial to Esau, because he ate of Esau's game, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Jacob was boiling pottage, lentil stew, one day, when Esau came from the field and was faint with hunger. Esau said to Jacob, "I beg you, let me have some of the red lentil stew to eat, for I am faint and famished." That is why his name was called Edom, red. Jacob answered, "Then sell me today your birthright, the rights of the firstborn." Esau said, "See here, I am at the point of death. What good can this birthright do to me?" Jacob said, "Swear to me today that you are selling it to me." And he swore to Jacob and sold him his birthright. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and stew of lentils, and he ate and drank and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau's scorned his birthright as beneath his notice. Now, as someone who is American, birthrights are not seen as a big deal anymore. However, in the Old Testament especially, and you still see this carried through in various cultures, the birthright of your firstborn is a big deal. And God actually blesses that in a big way. That is why Ishmael was not noticed by God as being the firstborn. Although he was born to Abraham first, he was not the one that was blessed by God to carry the mantle that he was given, that was given to Isaac. And so in this situation, Isaac now is going to be blessing Esau and Jacob. And the firstborn gets all of the wealth, it gets all the transfer of the mantles and all the spiritual blessings that go with it. And so, but what's interesting is that God even says the founders of the two nations are in your womb. The separation of two peoples has already begun in your body. The one people shall be stronger than the other. The elder shall serve the younger. So he tells her, Esau's born first. He's the bigger and the older. However, God tells her the elder shall serve the younger. So he's telling her, he already knows what's going to happen. And Jacob is going to get the blessing. And we are going to see that probably in the next chapter, I believe. Or, subsequently, how that works out. For whatever reason, Esau did not understand that this was a big deal. And later it does kind of come up. So anyway, the rest of it, sorry, I am not great at these names and pronouncing them, so that was a little rough. But otherwise, I hope this is helping you get engaged in the Word each day, and that this is helpful for you. I know it helps rewire your brain. It helps redeem you and reset you and ground you. So I hope this blesses you. Have a great day.